place in Bulgaria, you wouldn't be a tarnish. You'd be a distant cousin returning from Germany with euros and unresolved trauma. Your first boss fight, convincing your grandmother you're not too skinny. Instead of dragons, the real threat is a man named Petar, guarding a suspicious plot of land with a pitchfork and mysterious EU funding. Fast travel, only if the local bus driver feels like it. NPCs sell sunflower seeds and fake Adidas. And the final boss, a cursed folk musician whose accordion can break spells, windows, and marriages. You'll need to equip the Azerbaijan technology tea to survive. Available now at childrenofkhan.com. Link in bio.
Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Perfect timing. How is everybody today? It's good to see you all. Hello, Baked. I hope your lurk is going well. Hopefully you make it through the rest of your day, okay? Hi, Flowers. I love this button mash. I didn't know this was a global emote. I need to do one. That's fun. The CEO flop is really good too. Very cute. Hello, Bread. Hi. How are you doing today? Volt? Very nice to see you. What does gummo mean? I'm unfamiliar. I'm unfamiliar with this. Gummo. Oh, good morning. I like this abbreviation, Gummo. I'm gonna start using that. Probably only with you, because I'm not sure who else will get it, but yo, bratwurst! Welcome on in. How's everybody doing today? How's your weekends? What did you do? Tell me all about it. I need to know. I'm nosy. I'm nosy. Tell me, tell me. Did you eat anything neat? Did you make anything neat? Did you visit anywhere non-neat? I like how Mabel is becoming our little fixture here, our little stream welcomer. I can't quite get my hand right. There we go. We got some wisdom of the day. I won't jump headlong into that one yet. Dean, what movie? Is there a movie named Gummo? More goo mo. Oh, okay, so this is like a known thing. There's a 7TV emote for Gummo. Ooh, Vault had a family reunion. Is this like an enjoyable experience for you, or family reunions can be really a mixed bag? I enjoy seeing my family, but it's stressful also. So for me it's a mixed bag inside of my own head. Dean says, yeah, Gummo. Okay, let's look it up. Let's check out this 7TV emote here. Oh, this is cute. Why won't it let me add it? Oh, okay, there we go. I think we can Gummo now. Gummo is a whole vibe. That's a whole vibe right there. My weekend was pretty chill. What did I do? I got to wake up to a Time Woes stream. Time Woes had a impromptu like morning stream on Saturday. And then I went and hung out, played some Jackbox games over in Data SKS's stream. Hung out with, ooh, we got a nice little fart. Don't tell me farts aren't working. Maybe we just need to break it in. I can't remember what... There we go. It works. Yeah, things are a little scuff around here. We're a little scuff around the edges. There we go. Thank you, Psycho. It's very good to see you. Hung out with Father Flowers, who hosted the community night over on his channel. Very cozy. I was mostly lurking. I am finding that now that I stream like into the wee hours of Saturday morning, I'm a little bit tired on Saturdays. What else though? I got in 7 miles of walking on Saturday. So this is the first time I've hit such numbers since my hip injury. So that felt good. It felt good to get back to my longer walking days. I used to do like a long walk day. A long walk day would be like 12 miles. I'd do like 12, sometimes 13, sometimes more. And in like 5-mile segments or something like that. So it's been, over the past 2 months, it's been like a huge adjustment to go from walking probably I wouldn't do 12 miles every day, but I'd probably do 12 miles a day 2 times a week or something like that. And then between 7 and 8 miles most of the rest of the days, and maybe one day like 4 miles. So math is hard, but let's see, I think we can get there. 24 plus 36 is 60. So like going from like 64 miles a week to like at the start, like maybe a mile a week. That was like a huge adjustment. Oh, Volt said earlier, I got to see my sibling. Everyone else there is old. Okay. Well, I'm glad you got to see your sibling. It sounds like at least that portion of family reunion is enjoyable. Volt says, "Hey, I'm walking here, but grats for real. Yeah, thank you. Gotta rebuild your strength. I'm in a similar boat. Yeah, that's really like, that's what it's been. It's been, the last month or so, I would say I've been able to make progress in like actually like rebuilding strength. Before that, it was really just kind of like trying not to re-injure myself, but also re-injuring myself a little bit here and there. So things definitely still don't feel tip-top, but I am noticing like flexibility coming back to the joint, and that feels really nice. And then like the ability to do much longer walks. So did 7 miles on Saturday, did about 7 miles on Sunday, and I think I got maybe like 4.5 miles in this morning. So that's good. But I think I'm also like just getting back into it. It's noticing like how tired this makes me. and like getting used to that again, I think is a whole thing also. Like getting used to the energy consumption of that much walking. So I'm hoping that I can do like do some yoga again soon. I've been really hesitant to jump back into it, but I think maybe it's time that I just like give it a little taste, give a little taste test. What else? Yesterday, I cooked like a big old pot of beans. So I got my beans for like 3 weeks. Did some black beans and red beans with some onion, jalapeno, tomato, garlic, obviously, red pepper. So I did like a little sofrito to start, which is like onions, pepper, garlic. And then what else went in there? Cumin, coriander, clove. I think I kept it simple. I think I stayed there. But those were really good. So I think I'm gonna do tacos later in the week. I think that'll be fun. That'll be nice. Make some fresh tortillas. But what? Oh yeah. So yesterday I did it over like quinoa with some fresh cut avocado and pico de gallo, and that was really good. Really enjoyed that. Let's see. Let's check in with our question of the day. See what that is. What is the most random fact you know? Okay, Volt. I've made Volt run off to the kitchen to prepare a meal. I hope you enjoy it.
Let's make my water of the day.
Uh-oh, girl.
A little bit of vodka.
Too much.
Some blueberry liquor.
Nope.
A little bit of acai liquor. Elderflower liquor. Cranberry juice. Top it off with Summerflow sparkling sake. Let's go. Happy Tuesday, guys.
Happy Tuesday.
A little bit of blueberry syrup. Purple glitter. Mix it very well.
This girl is a mess.
I have like 5 meetings today, but this will get me through the day.
Yikes. Volt, you're gonna have to tell us what you prepared when you get back. Oh, question of the day. So what is the most random fact you know? So I think I have like a collection of facts about duck-billed platypi. And that's probably my most random selection of them. So at some point I just went like deep down the rabbit hole of duck-billed platypi facts because I was just fascinated. Because they just keep getting like weirder and weirder. So obviously they lay eggs, right? That's like strange. We all know that one. That one's not like too random. But then they're also venomous. So they have these like hooks on their back feet that inject like a paralyzing venom. So whenever they catch a fish, they can just shoot it with some venom and then it's like game over and they can just slurp it down. Okay, so Baked's most random fact is there's over 5,000 varieties of potato. That is crazy. I had no idea there was that many. That's a lot to like even begin to fathom. Okay, what else about duck-billed platypi? I think I'm forgetting one major one, but the second big one that I know is they can, I don't know if seeing is the correct term, like they can sense, but I like to think of it as like seeing. It starts to make it feel like a poltergeisty kind of, or supernatural kind of movie. They can see disturbances in the electromagnetic field. So what does that mean? So they use it to like see in the dark. So like a fish is in the dark and they can't see with light, but when a fish's muscles twitch, then that like muscle twitches are based around like little electrical currents that are occurring. And so a duck-billed platypus can sense that the disturbance in the broader electromagnetic field from a fish moving its muscles. And to me, that's just like absolutely nutty. I think maybe they glow in the dark too. Is this the other thing? Let me look this up real quick. Do duck-billed platypi. Why would they glow? What? Okay, yes, duck-billed platypus fur glows, okay, under ultraviolet light. That's not like actually that crazy phenomenal, because like a lot of birds do that too. So birds can see in UV, and yeah, so when we look at a bird, sometimes a bird might look kind of boring, like they just don't have a lot of whatever. But if you look at them under UV light or with like a UV filter on, there's like all of these other kind of like patterns and stuff. So right, I guess I should have guessed that Baked would have potato facts at the ready. Olivia says, that's so insane. Corfish, yo! What's good, what's good? We are just catching up on our weekends right now. How was your weekend? What were you up to? Did you eat anything neat? That's sort of my usual questions there. Psycho, also, I'm not sure if I said hi or if I just addressed your fart. Thank you for farting. I appreciate it. And for anybody who just came in, like Olivia or Corfish, question of the day. We always have a question of the day. And today's is, what is the most random fact you know? So I was just reciting Oh my gosh, happy birthday! I don't know if we have Feels Birthday Man as an emote, but can everybody do a Feels Birthday Man for Courtfish? We do have Feels Birthday Man. Courtfish says, today is my birthday, but I bought an old Mazda and pulled the engine and transmission yesterday. Oh, congrats. I think that's a thing to congratulate on. That sounds fun. Yeah, big happy birthdays for Courtfish. Are we allowed to ask your age? You don't have to share. But it's fun to know. I'm 39, by the way. 31, okay. You're wading your way deeper into the 30s with the rest of us. I say the rest of us. I think many of us are in our 30s. I feel crooked today, and I'm not sure if it's me or the camera feels a little crooked also. I think it'll be less of an issue when we get more cropped in. Oh, Baked is just a year younger. Oh, very fun. Baked, when is your birthday? Oh, okay. Cool. I need to stop like scratching at myself. You see it? You see my skin is like very, it reacts very, very easily to things. In June, okay. So I'm slightly more than a year older than you. I'll be 40 before you're 39. Mine is in February. Let's see. We'll move over to the dailies soon, but anybody feel free to throw your answers to question of the day or weekend activities in. What I had another thought. Oh yes. So this week's gonna be a little not that different. Wednesday we're gonna have a little bit of a shorter stream. It's gonna be it's Dean Bratwurst's birthday on Wednesday. Shout out Dean. He's going to be doing some community games over on his channel. So I think on Wednesday, two things are going on. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and then I have a doctor's appointment on Wednesday morning, and then I have to go get my blood drawn on Wednesday morning. So that's a lot for me. So I think I'll probably be starting stream late and ending stream early on Wednesday. I'll probably just start with Mario, get like a Mario run in, and then we may switch over to doing community games with Dean, maybe as like a stream together thing, or maybe we'll just raid over into his channel and play games over there. But I think he'll be hosting some golf and he'll be hosting some pummel party. So, in addition to some other things, I forget what else he has planned, but, do check out Dean's channel if you haven't yet. Very fun guy, does a lot of Sonic, does community games, and then plays some of the new stuff too. Noya 2 has been one of his recent things. Oh, and this isn't new anymore, but he's going through Dark Souls 1. So, if you're a Souls fan, you can see what is in essence a first playthrough, I think. So that's like the little Wednesday announcement. I will continue to mention September 6th. We have a 720 star Mario run that we are planning. We'll bring back our pirate sabotages. We may bring back our pirate costume. So that should be fun. What does OBS have me dragging around here? No idea. No idea what it is. Let's broaden cam to see a little puppy playtime. Let's see if I catch it in time. A battle for the ages. Hark! Oh, that stole their attention. Nice little fart. Ooh. Olivia's is long running. Nice pee-pee grab. Grab your pee-pee coins if you want to be able to punish me with them on September 6th. Wow. Get it out. Get it out, Olivia. Go on. Go on. Squeeze it out. I believe in you. Yeah, what did you eat? That was a little bit wild. I'm not gonna shame your bowels though. Your bowels are your bowels. You need to express them as they desire to be expressed. Okay, we'll do some of our dailies here. See how well we can do. I'm gonna say let's just go full chat participation. I'll do my best to keep my eye on both windows as I'm trying to also crack these things. Is my cam still going? It just like the light on it changed colors. Okay. Fast food chain that sells 50-piece nuggets. Gotta be KFC, right? Lake craft with palindromic name. A kayak. Oh my gosh, we're so smart today. So smart today. A hard-headed animal. Sounds like a ram. Not super sure on that. Queen or king? A royal? Oh my god, we are smoking this. What the heck? Separately. I want to say apart. Karaoke bar accessories. A microphone? Circle above an angel's head. Halo. Indigenous Hopi. I think it's spelled like that. 3. And Colts. Distress signal for flarsh. Okay, apart seems to be wrong. Flash. Okay, what would this be? Uh-oh. Flare. Thank you. We did it! What do we got here? Oh yeah. Just a nice little petting. Top of the car there. Beautiful. Some freaky Barney. Oh, let's get our Phoenix closer to us. Yeah. There we go. No, you're not a fan. You're not a fan of deep fried Barney? I can't imagine why. Okay. What do we go to next? Let's do our Wordle. We'll word it up here. Okay. We got an E in the right spot. I'm gonna do my normal checkaroo. Uh-oh, okay, we got a U and an I. This is too many vowels for me, to be honest. This makes me a little uncomfy. Okay, we can test flick. Ooh, urine. I thought that was gonna be it. Oh, I guess the N. The N we knew. Okay. So do we think it's an IE? Are there words like that? Is that? Are there words like this? Hmm. Are there words like this? Issue. Right? Do we have an S on the board yet? Oh! I'm a genius. Holy cow. GG's. GG team. Clevet. Clevet girl. Clever even. Yeah, could be clever. What the hell is pips? We got a new game. We got a new game in the roster. Place every domino in the right spot, if you say so. Fill the board with all the dominoes to meet the conditions. Tap to rotate the dominoes. Color regions have diamond conditions attached to their bottom right that must be filled. This is so many instructions. Okay, let's play the tutorial. I'm sure it'll make more sense. Okay, tap the domino to rotate it. Okay, so that one equals 10. Purple is 0. Will contain half a domino. Okay, so it's... all dots must be equal. Okay. Okay, we got this. Boom. Okay. Ooh, okay. Okay, so we got a 12 in the bottom thing here. I think this is our only option. Okay, and then we've got a 5 in that. Only one option that could be. Okay, and then the equal means that they're all the same. Okay, so this was the easy one. So let's try medium. I think there's something really cute happening. Aww. I feel like Goose just got bashful or something. Mabel really wants to play. So Goose is the oldest by, I think, like, ooh, like 4 years? Is that right? 5 years? He's 5 years older than all of them. So sometimes the babies have like a completely different kind of energy going on. He's like, okay, bye. Oh, Mabel just wanted the toy. She was just telling Goose to move. That's all that was happening. She's like, you're sitting on my thing. Please leave. Okay. Okay, so this, yes, is harder. Look, there's a little heart. Okay, so there's only 2 options that make that work, because it has to be less than 3. Hopefully they're not taking less than to mean less than or equal to. That would make me very unhappy. Okay, 18 with 3, that can only be satisfied by those. Okay, 6 and 2. Okay. So I think we've got this core piece here. I think that's right. Less than 13. So I think that means this, because this is 8. No, we're stuck at 13. Right? This isn't gonna work. Okay. Oh, greater than 4. Thank you. I was just like, My brain was auto-filling in less than. Okay. Medium puzzle done. This is a fun one. I like this. I wonder how they came up with the name Pips. Holy moly, this is a big one. Okay, so our 18s. I feel like our 18s are super helpful. In this case, not so much. 0? Okay, that's super useful. Because all 4 of those need to be 0. So I feel like maybe it's something like this? Okay, which would then make this one that. Maybe this one goes like that? Wait, this one by itself needs to be 4. Herm. And this needs to be 18. Okay, so no problem, Dean. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but there's something about sorry I had to go deal with a pork roast that was really funny to me. It is on brand, but it also feels like not as though you had a roast in the oven, but there's something about it that feels like you had an ornery pork roast, like knocking at the door, like your neighbor is a pork roast. And they're trying to tell you about how your grass is too long or something. Okay, we need all 6s, and this one appears like it needs to be that. Okay, I got it. We got this in the wrong spot. This one is gonna go here. Then this one goes the other side. Okay, then we got our 2 and our 6 are here. We use our last 6e. Ornery Pork Roast was so good at Vance Warped Tour. Is Ornery Pork Roast a real band, or are we just being silly? Okay, we got a 1 and a less than 3, which means that it's got to be that. We're getting close here. 10 means this. We did it. It sounds real though, right? Yeah, okay. Oh my god. We're geniuses. I should really pipe over the audio for this somehow, because I like their success noise when you win a puzzle. Oh my god, Pips is so fun. Okay, let's play some strands. Barry, you have the toy, sir. You don't need to be so ornery about it. But I don't know if y'all can hear, but Barry is just over here like growling in the corner. He does that somewhat frequently when he finds a toy. Okay, Olivia, what would Ornery Pork Roast's like first hit single be called? What would the name of it be? Dean says Ornery Pork Roast would have song titles like "Please Help Me Tie My Shoes While I Build My Gundam Figurine." And then it would lyrically be the most heartbreaking stuff you've ever heard. I love this interpretation. Please help me tie my shoes while I build my Gundam figurine. Love this. Dean, what is the most random fact that you know? Also, Olivia, I don't think either of you have gotten your questions of the day in. If the shoe fits, where does this theme go? I mean, you don't have to go most random. So when people ask me most things, my brain like just gets hung up on the word most and it cannot move past finding the absolute superlative. So let me free you from that and just say a random fact that you really enjoy. Not that I wouldn't expect necessarily you to know that, but if let's say you're just like at a gathering and somebody's like, "Hey, did you know?" Then you would go, "Wow, that's random. I wouldn't have thought of that." So mine was duck-billed platypi facts. So like the fact that they can see disturbances in the electromagnetic field and that they are venomous. They have like little hind claws that they can eject venom with, and that they like glow under UV light. So those are my three platypi facts. Right? Yeah. They're so weird. They're such weird little creatures. If the shoe fits, foot, where? Foot, waffles. Foot, I feel like it should be footwear. Foot. We'll go with foot. Squirrel skulls also glow bright pink under UV light. That's weird. Do we know why? Footwear is there. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Good job, team. Is there like slides? Sleeds? Yeah, foot. Dean always notices the feet right away. Slipper. Okay. Oh, slipper. Very nice. Got that Sonic feet emote at the ready. Perfection, Dean. I would expect no less, to be honest. Oh, okay. Waiting. With bated breath. I feel like we can do today's without any hints. That's a pretty good combo. Amy scream with. So is the foot here? Is this Amy's foot? And is this a scream of pleasure then? Are we witnessing pleasure screams? She finally is getting what she has wanted. Okay. I'm gonna go with pleasure scream because I want this to be as consensual as possible. Oh, maybe it tickles. That's a good option too. Pog. How could they not recognize Pog? Spog. Lighters. Anything on this side? Sneakers. This one's like mangled and twisted over itself, but it's there. What? Okay. Sandal? Okay, oh, it's not sneakers, it's sneaker. Baked was right on it. I keep seeing this as falafel. I know it's not anywhere close to falafel, but loafer. GG's, guys? Or geniuses? Okay, so now we just gotta crack the 2 words that are over here. Huh? Espadrille, or however that's spelled. Espadrille. Huh? Yeah, I'm with Olivia. That's a fucking Pokemon. And then we've got Clogs, obviously. Or Clog. Okay, what the fuck is an espadrille? Okay. Typical form of Spanish summer footwear. Okay. With strong historical ties to the region of Catalonia, Aragon, and the Basque country. Wow. I think eventually I would have gotten clog. I don't think I ever would have gotten espadrille. That's not a word that my brain can conjure. Okay, what else do we got here? Do we want to try connections? Let's try. I feel like we've got a lot of smart here. I can't pull my weight on connections for the most part, but I know it from Catcher in the Rye, or one of those books we read. Okay. What is this? Can you no longer play connections without a... I think I just hit one of those buttons up there. Okay. Okay, we've got... I feel like this is a decoy here. We've got things that seem to be about a pool table. A cue, a pocket. You could say pool, but I feel like this is a diversion, but just to get the diversion out of the way. Break. Shot. Okay, so this probably is one of them. And I think this is right. Pool would not be in its own category. Motherfuckers. Okay, we also have things that appear to be about driving things. Stop, parking, a signal, and a brake. Chance, Wi-Fi, digital opening. I think this is at least good to try. Okay. I don't know, y'all. Do you have ideas? I don't think either of those was like... I don't think either of those was like 3 of them are correct, right? I think... Okay. Prompt? I could see prompt being like you're on time. Okay, or prompt like a cue. Like this is your cue to do X. This is your prompt to do X. Prompt open. Ooh, okay, okay. Nod. Okay. Okay, that one's one away. Okay, an opportunity. So it's your shot. That's your cue. Oh, that's your signal. Okay, okay, wait, okay. Not nod, but signal. A signal and opening. I feel like maybe it's not opening, it's nod. And then we'll have things that are about an opportunity to accomplish something. A shot, a chance, an opening, something. Okay, we're still in the game. We're still in the game. Okay, indication. So what? An opening, a chance, a shot, a parking? No. A stop? I don't think so. A pocket? A break. This is your break. This is your chance. This is your shot. This is your opening. Ooh, we're still in it. Okay. But we've got the two hard ones left. Okay, ooh, things at a hotel. Wi-Fi, a pool, pocket, breakfast, a parking, right? And then what is this? A wrist? These are different types of watches. Motherfuckers. Man, there were so many diversions in that one, right? There was the pool. We thought pool table and driving, and neither of those were actual things. Man, oh man. Okay. Are there any more of these that we play? I don't do Sudoku. I mean, I used to do Sudoku. I get so obsessed with the time on Sudoku that it makes it just really unpleasant. So I think that's it. I think that's it for here. Let's do our... Is this the one? I think this is not the one. Is it Wordle Global? Or is it this one? I can never remember which one it is. Okay. Let's go. Let's go Lithuania. Okay. So 7,000 kilometers and this way. I think that's roughly a fifth of the way around the globe. So I feel like India or the countries over here might be good. Maybe Laos. Oh, we're so close. It must be Vietnam, right? It's either Vietnam or China. Nice. Okay, that was a quickie. The other one that I've really been enjoying is the food guesser. So Olivia, I have to admit, okay, it was like, I guess maybe it was like 2 years ago at this point, but I just found out about this game and I was like obsessed with the idea of being good at it. And so I did geography quizzes for like 2 weeks straight, just like learning all of the countries that were all of the countries. It was however many countries they decided to put on this one site. I've noticed in global though, they'll find tiny little, it's mostly like island nations that seem to have been forgotten, but yeah, sometimes you'll get this one that's just like out in the middle of nowhere. So if you just memorize all the country names, and then if you keep in mind that the circumference of the globe is roughly like 40,000 kilometers, you can get pretty good at the game. I think it's Food Guesser. Oh, do I have like double? Why do I have double screen? What is this? I didn't realize I had like two of these things up here. Oh, okay. It was just because, okay, I get it. I get it now. Okay, let's do a little food guesser, and then we'll move over into our art section for about an hour, I think. Okay, so we have to figure out which country this is from. There's chickpeas, which make me think like Mediterranean. There's noodles. Olivia says Vietnam. Ice cold. I'm gonna go Italy. Okay. So Italy was it. Malta Gliati is a type of Italian pasta whose name translates to badly cut. Oh, that's kind of cool. Pasta is characterized by its irregular, often trapezoidal shape, typically made from the scraps of other pasta shapes. Ooh, this is cool. Traditionally, Malta Gliati was a byproduct of hand-cut pasta making, where it represented the trimmings from more precisely shaped types, such as tagliatelle or lasagna. That's cool. I like that. Minimizing waste. That's pretty good though. A meat and cheese board? Is that we're looking at a charcuterie board? Germany? Ice cold. Oh, okay, here's the ingredients. Cheese, salami, ham, olives, bread, peanuts, pickles, crisps, nuts. Okay, the cooked eggs, chorizo, mortadella, corned beef. Some of these things are reading as very Britain. But then some of these things are reading like very Spain to me. Yeah, Spain, but why is Germany ice cold? How are they also ice cold? Picada. There's more pictures that we can look at too. I feel like this is a more representative picture than this one. They should have started us here. This is like all the stuff. The dish is a delightful assortment of appetizers featuring a variety of cold cuts, cheeses, and breads. Served on a wooden board, it invites sharing and communal enjoyment. Very cute. Complemented by pickled vegetables and sometimes nuts. Offers a rich tapestry of flavor and textures. Perfect as a social starter or snack, it embodies a relaxed yet indulgent culinary experience. Picada. I think we get more hints as it goes on. Maybe turkey. But I really don't know when it says ice cold, if we're talking like on the globe or if they're like these cuisines are not related to each other. Ice cold. Oh wait, okay, there's... Oh no, these compasses are crazy. They're not telling us anything. 2 guesses remaining. I thought we got more hints along the way. Do we not get any more hints? Just wine snob food. Who eats corned beef? I don't really know who eats corned beef. Soprasata also feels like it should be pretty... Okay, Dean eats corned beef. They make great Reubens, okay. I know nothing about corned beef. Except that it has the word beef and also the word corn in it. Is there corn in corned beef? Or are you turning the beef into corn? Corned feels weird as a descriptor. It's more like brined. Okay. Okay, Olivia makes corned beef every St. Patty's Day. So fucking good. But who around the globe makes this? Is it an Irish thing? Piccata just does not sound at all Irish. Okay, wait. Is this maybe like a Portuguese export? Would that explain why should we be in South America? Borders. Fudge. What country borders Brazil that's also a former Portuguese? Or Spanish. I guess this could be a Spanish export also. Okay, maybe these compasses are saying something. They're sort of, so this is, okay, so what is right below Brazil? Is that Argentina? I think it's Argentina, right? Did we get it? Oh, we got it! Okay. Just barely, just barely. We spent too much time wandering around Europe. So now we know the ice cold probably refers to a global, where it is on the globe. Nice. Okay, rice, coconut milk, lemongrass, bay leaves. Okay, I feel like we're firmly over in like Southeast Asia. I want to say Philippines just by the coconut milk. Galangal, don't know. Shallots, garlic, chili peppers, anchovies, boiled eggs, fried tempeh, fried tofu, cooked chicken. All those are optional. Philippines? Okay. We have 2 votes for Philippines. Warm. Indonesia. Oh, we are crushing this. Okay. Oh, that's our final score. Okay. Okay, nice. Nice. 12,000. What does it mean, play regular? I guess if I wanted to like create an account, we could track our progress over time or something, or no, this is just showing us today. Okay, so we did slightly better than average. I felt like we were crushing it. I felt like we crushed that. What other games do they have here? Oh, not like that. Oh, Time Guesser. I think Time Guesser maybe takes too long. Hi, Shadow Poker. Welcome on in. Welcome. How was your day today? How was your weekend? We also have a question of the day, if you're feeling talkative, which is, what is the most random fact you know? Kinda hard golf. We've got more golf coming up later, so let's try Thurtle and just see what's up. Oh, Shadow Poker and Olivia know each other. Very fun. Okay. A D in the third spot. I wonder if this is one of those games where it won't let me guess words that are not viable. I usually bank on non-viable words to work my way in.
What are you doing? And I said, I'm texting.
Ooh, wider.
And she said,
Right?
let me see your phone. And I said, why? And she said, give me your phone. And if she hadn't taken a screen grab, I would never
Oh, I need to
have
fill in all the
believed
letters first.
what I was about to send to Patrick.
Me too. She's one of my favorites
He
by far.
simply asked, hey,
Okay, let's go radar up
how's
top.
it going in there? And I responded saying, hey,
Let's
Patrick.
go wider down here.
Yeah, things have been getting worse to a towel. And then in parentheses, I wrote, I see tractor, exclamation point.
Why can I not think of any word that starts with D and has I in the middle? Is this a word? Okay. So there's an E involved somewhere. Dried? Oh, dried. Dried. Okay, dried. It won't be the answer, but it might be close. Oh, dries. Let's get an S. Dries. Paydar. Okay, wait. So the pink ones, what do the pink ones mean? Or the purple ones? Maybe that they're present, but not in that word. Liars? Leers? Is that a word? Leans. Okay, leans. Can we figure out a word that would involve an O up here? Today. Okay, today. Let's see. Okay. We're getting there. This feels like really good progress. Lodar, I think that might be a brand name though. Kodak. Oh, Kodak. Kodak is definitely a brand name. Nodal. I like Nodal. Nodal feels good. This feels like we should be able to understand this. Dry, drip. Got that drip, baby. Drips? There's no S. Dryer. Dryer. I think these being grayed out means that it's not used anymore, though. I think it's telling us those are done. I'm not opposed to leaving it in if we can't think of something else, though. Okay, L and N, we moved. T and Y, we want to figure out where those would go. So, okay, dryly. Tired. We have our same problem there. Typhoon. Oh, drill. Drill's a pretty good one too. Siege. Okay. We get a G on the board. Let's go back to dryly, see if that we get a Y in the right spot. Okay. Oh, we're so close up here. Podal. Oh, the little ones up top. Yeah. Modal. Modal's good. Dry. Can you zoom in? Can you pinch zoom? I do that on mobile sometimes. Okay. So I think Y has to be in this one across. Yield, right? Yield. It can't be yield because it's L is done. We have all of our L's. And we also have all of our D's. Drill, okay, I think we have all of our L's. Drippy? No, Y isn't in this one. Dripped out? Maybe not an app, okay. Drink. Right? We're so close. Nice, Hoodie. Welcome on in. Hello. How's your day? How's your weekend? Question of the day is, what's the most random fact you know? I talked about platypi, them being venomous and sensing disturbances in the electromagnetic field like little Jedis. Oh, good. It's a good day. Pretty chill weekend. Made a big old pot of beans. Hung out in a bunch of streams. And I did 14 miles of walking across the 2 days. Piety. Oh, okay. We're going huge brain now. Holy heck! GG's baked. Okay, this is pretty fun. I like Thurtle. Okay, so we got to this one from Food Guesser. Okay. Cool. Well, I think Yeah, go ahead, tag another one onto Platypi. Please do. Okay. We'll say adios to our dailies for now. They glow when exposed to UV light. Very nice. I said that one too, but I forgot to repeat it, so I'm glad you filled that in. Baked says I ate real food instead of just snacking. I think it helped. Oh, good job. Good job, Baked. I'm proud of you. What did you eat? What was the real food? So next up, we're gonna return to our large artwork, the large piece that we've been working on. Please say beans. Hoodie, are you a beans addict? Salad. We're having hot dogs and homemade baked beans for dinner. Oh, nice. Very nice. We got the beans for Hoodie and we got the hot dogs for Dean. Should be a nice people pleaser. Okay. I think we're moving over to art. Time to art about. Let me do that real quick. That's probably, ooh, thank you for the fart. That's probably good enough. I'm gonna, what am I doing? What am I doing here? I think I'm just updating our category. Moving on over into art. Did it update? That's the question. It did. Okie dokie. Oh. Sorry, I just saw the auto mod thing. Let's see. Hey, Baked. Would you mind if I modded you? Not that you have to like take on a whole lot of responsibilities or anything, but if you see like an auto mod that you feel like can go through, that would be cool. But just let me know. Let me know how you feel. Gotta cook, then run errands. Have a great... Thanks for coming in, Shadow. Appreciate it. I won't, Hoodie. Okay, let's see. Let's get me into... Let's push it. Oh no, I gotta do this way because it's mirrored. Let's push me down there. Go on, get girl, go on. Okay, there we are. Okay, here we are. I need to plug in a cable, apparently. BRB, 2 seconds. Really? I so very much dislike when this thing decides to start tracking me. In part because it feels creepy, but also it messes up my camera position. I had it where I wanted it. Okay. Here we are. Let's see. I kind of want to do a a never-ending tunnel situation here real quick. I just keep getting like redder in each of these screens. I'm gonna look like what, like the red version of the oh wait, I can start doing this and it will. It's very slow though. It's way behind, right? I'm gonna have to do this for a little bit. Hi Lumpy, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Good evening. How was your weekend? You went to go see Muffin, right? Whee! I've always wanted to do one of these. Thank y'all for indulging me. Violet was her name, right? The girl from Willy Wonka who turns bright purple. Boom, boom. Weekend was great. Extra cozy and cuddly. Ah, that's very nice. We've got the pendulums. Okay, we'll stop with this nonsense. Okay, yeah, stop tracking me, camera. It's creepy. Let me slide my table over here a little bit so I'm not looking so far off to the right. And let me move y'all over. Boopity boop. There we go. I think that's good, right? We're good. Good here. Let's click over here real fast. For anybody who hasn't been here, we're working on a like 24 by 36 piece, so pretty big, 2 feet by 3 feet, or for our metric enjoyers, almost a meter tall by 2/3 of a meter wide. It will be in watercolor and pointillism. That's a style that I've been working with sort of casually in a panicked fashion for a year or so. I say panicked fashion because I keep meaning to get this drawing done. This is also a 24 by 36 piece, and I keep not doing it, and then I keep setting a deadline and panicking about it. Right now, I'm officially in panic mode. Lumpy says, today was odd at work. I mostly tried to debug a faulty apparatus. Okay. But other than that, the objectives went well. Well, that's good. What was the faulty apparatus? Or is that secret? Or will we just not understand because we're not chemists? So that will be like the medium that this will be in. Some of the kind of maybe aesthetic properties that we're working with is tessellation, many repeating things, symbolically laden elements, and then we're working with the themes of nature versus industry and AI versus humanity. So that's, the piece has gotten very heavy, but that's where we are. This is like a quick example of some of what I mean by symbolically laden elements. We've got Michelangelo's Final Judgment and Frida Kahlo's, I should have the piece title on here, but I don't. This is sort of our many things, a Donald Judd sculpture, tessellations, and sort of space bending from Escher. And just recently, we added in these kind of inspirations from architects, actually, because I realized that kind of the way I'm gridding things out and some of the concepts of sort of like trapped spaces had been touched on before in architecture. So this being from the early 1900s, a sort of plan envisioning just bulldozing over the kind of mess of historic Paris and instituting a new sort of modern, clean thing. And then this being an analysis of Manhattan, kind of showing a trapped Earth sort of thing. And then this is like very vaguely our progress that we've gone through. So this was very first stream. This was maybe 3 streams ago. And then this is kind of where we landed the last time we worked on this, which was last Monday, with sort of zoning out our different spaces. Today, I think I might actually be over in Photoshop and starting to work on some of the specifics for this little red zone that we mapped out here. So this red zone is going to be, what did I call this? Spires of capitalist desire. Very loaded. So these being sort of our, what did I call them here? The 3 cucksmen of the apocalypse. Each of them, I think, is going to get a spire that is sort of maybe trying to give some indication toward what it is that their missions are about. So I think we'll actually flip-flop Zuck and Musk here, and we'll have, I think, this kind of building that sort of feels like, to me, some of these things almost feel like whimsical spaceships. And so I think this is a Harmonious Bosch piece, Garden of Earthly Delights, I believe it's called. So I think a kind of like spaceshipy thing for encapsulating Musk's Mars vision. For Bezos there, I think I'll try to be going with something that looks maybe like retro futuristic. So like what the 1950s version of like 2050 skyscraper kind of thoughts. So something that's maybe a little bit like more sort of like classically elegant in a way. And Zuckerberg, I think I've wanted these kind of like almost like atmospheric floating platforms, like reality has sort of dissolved in a way. So the kind of